In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use cloud storage for Firebase. By the end, you'll have your Firebase project ready to use cloud storage with the right plan and billing set up so you can start storing files from your app confidently and securely. First, open the Firebase console in your browser and select the project you want to work with. If you're signed into multiple projects, double check you're in the correct one before you continue. This keeps your resources organized and prevents surprises later, especially if you manage both development and production environments. Once your project dashboard loads, look to the left side of the screen for the main navigation. Find the section labeled Build. This is where Firebase groups the core services you'll use to power your app, such as authentication, databases, functions, and storage. Click Build to expand the list if it isn't open already. From that expanded list, select Storage. Cloud storage for Firebase is built on Google Cloud Storage and is designed for handling user-generated content like images, videos, and other large files. When you click storage for the first time in a new or free tier project, the console will check whether your project is on a plan that allows storage access. If you see a message indicating that you need to upgrade your project's pricing plan to use storage, that's expected. Storage relies on Google Cloud infrastructure and therefore requires an upgraded plan to enable billing for network, storage size, and operations. Upgrading doesn't immediately incur charges by itself, but it does allow your project to use billable resources based on actual usage. Go ahead and click the button to upgrade your project. This takes you to the Firebase pricing flow where you can choose the plan that fits how you intend to build. Many teams pick a pay-as-you-go option so they only pay for what they use, while others may consider fixed plans for predictable workloads. Take a moment to review the plan details, estimated costs, and any applicable quotas. If you're experimenting or prototyping, it's smart to set budget alerts in your cloud billing later so you're notified if usage spikes. After you select the plan, you'll be prompted to choose a cloud billing account to link with your Firebase project. If you already have a billing account associated with your organization, select it from the list. Confirm the selection carefully to ensure the right project is tied to the right billing source, especially if your team manages multiple environments. If you don't have a billing account yet, click the option to create a cloud billing account. You'll be guided through a quick setup that typically includes your country or region, account type, tax or business details if applicable, and a payment method. Fill out the required information and complete the setup. Keep in mind that billing account settings can affect tax calculations and compliance, so use accurate information and choose the correct currency for your locale. You can also add spending alerts once the account is created to help you monitor usage over time. When the billing account is linked and the upgrade completes, you'll be returned to the Firebase console. Open storage again. You should now see the storage interface load without the upgrade prompt. Behind the scenes, Firebase creates a default storage bucket for your project, which you'll use in your app code through the Firebase SDKs. At this point, you're ready to configure your security rules, set up access patterns for authenticated users, and start uploading and retrieving files from your app. A few practical tips as you proceed. Treat your project environments separately. For example, use distinct Firebase projects for development and production to isolate data and costs. Review your storage security rules before you go live so you only allow the reads and writes your app truly needs. Keep an eye on usage in the console to understand storage size, egress, and operation counts, and set budget alerts in your cloud billing to avoid unexpected charges. Finally, coordinate with your team on permissions so only the right people can modify billing and production resources. That's it. You navigated to the Firebase console, opened build, selected storage, upgraded the project, chose a plan, and linked or created a cloud billing account. With that in place, your project is ready to use cloud storage for Firebase. Thanks for watching and happy building.